Let it be.
Today, I got some Yeezy slides. So one of these pairs is fake and one of them is real. Go over the difference of which one is fake and which one is real. Gotta say too, it's low-key annoying how good the fakes have gotten. There's still some things to look out for. Man, it's just changed the game a lot. Like, I just remember when the fakes were just so obviously fake. I guess that's what happens when you have shoes that can go all the way up to like a couple $1,000s a pair. People are gonna try to fake that. It's more just annoying when people try to scam. Like, if you're gonna sell a fake shoe, at least be honest about it, that it's a fake shoe. It's always gonna be scammers, I guess, and they're gonna get a shoe that's like $20 and try to sell it as if it's the real thing for a couple hundred or whatever. Let's just get into it. I'm gonna show you guys the differences between a fake pair and a real pair. Alright, so just side by side, the box comparison. The size is pretty similar. They got the font pretty similar, pretty spot on. So this pair right here on my right side, I'd say it's about good like half an inch to an inch bigger than this left side as far as the height goes and the width. Man, they got the width really close, quarter-inch difference. One box is slightly smaller than the other. This side by side, it's the same there, pretty much the same there. Two biggest things about the box: one says Yeezy, the other says YZY. Okay, the one that says YZY, this is your real pair, right? When they say that it's full-blown Yeezy, that's your fake pair. Same thing on this side. This one says YZY, this one says Yeezy. But if you look at the text, man, they got the text and everything like spot on. Placement's pretty spot on. The box is a little bit different too. I'll get into that in a second. Top where it says slide, I don't know if the camera picks this up very well. And you know, if you only had the fake to base it off of, I have both pairs, so I'm able to kind of compare the two. Now, if you only saw the fake based off of just the slide, it would be hard to tell even in person. But if the camera can pick that up, the one on the bottom, the real pair, is slightly a darker gray than the top pair. The top pair is a little bit more faded. And if you look at the label is pretty much the same too. So on the fake pair right here, the lettering is a little bit more of a light gray, kind of faded, kind of distorted looking, especially that logo. This one is real crisp, real clear. I also noticed if you look at the size, these are both size 11, okay? But then on their UK size, this one says 10.5 and 45.5. The real pair says 46 and UK 11. So just another thing to look out for. Well, let's go ahead and pop it open. So remember how I said the box feels a little bit different? The real pair just has a smoother slide to it. We'll talk about the shoes in a second. That's what that looks like. Now let me open up the fake pair. So the fake pair, the tissue paper is different. When you close it, it just feels tighter. Like, it doesn't feel as smooth as the real pair. But I don't know if that's really all that helpful. It could just be this box. When I did get this box, it was a little damaged because these shoes, they don't fit quite as good in the box. So it makes it bubble up a little bit more. These shoes are just, it's a tighter fit. Or these ones, they give them plenty of room. It's not as tight. They got plenty of room down there. So that's both of them opened up. This fake pair, the tissue paper is more glossy, where on the real pair, the one closer to me, it looks like a genuine tissue paper. It's not glossy, it's just like a nice paper material. So now let's look at the shoes themselves. So this is the fake pair right here. Now, one thing that is so obvious is the smell. The smell of these are just like, it's really bad. It just smells like lacquer thinner. Like, it's really pinky smelling. It just doesn't smell good. So that's what those look like. They're also more glossy than the real pair. Again, it's a little hard on camera to tell, but in person. Now, if you only had the fake pair to go off of, it might be a little hard to tell just based off the color, but that smell, it stinks, it's bad. So these pair, they're not as glossy. They're more of like a dark gray. These shoes, the real ones, they don't stink at all. Now let's talk about the side. So that's what that side looks like, the real pair. So I know it's a little hard to see on the side difference, side by side. The grooves, they are slightly different. It's pretty hard to tell, but on the real pair, they're just a little bit more of a defined groove. It has a little bit more of a point to it. It's still flat, but just a little bit more of a point, where these ones are just more wide. If you look at this little groove here on the side. This one on the real pair, it's again a little bit more to a point. It's more cleaner cut, where the fake pair just kind of fades out and it's a little bit wider. See if you guys can see that. So the top pair is the fake pair, bottom pair is the real pair. See how it's just more defined on the bottom pair? See how it's more just defined on the bottom pair? So let's go and talk about the top of the shoe, okay? This is the fake pair, and this is the most obvious part. It is just so pointed to the top. If you look at this one, see how this one's more rounded, it's more smooth. See how that one's just more tight, this one's just, it's more wide, super narrow over here. It's the same thing with the toes. This one is just more narrow, this one is wider. Now we'll go ahead and talk about the soles, okay? So on the authentic pair, they come with this QR code right there. See that? Now it also says right here, Yeezy made in India, US. It's engraved on the side there. I'm not really sure you guys can see that on camera. Okay, so this one also says it, but instead of it saying made in India, it says made in China. I don't know if the real ones are ever made in China or it's just India, I'm not sure, but I'm just comparing these two. But you can see it's engraved here. Okay, so the other thing to look out for is the bubble here. Now, I don't know if camera does this justice either, but in person you can tell. On the real pair, the bubble is a little bit more defined. The Adidas logo is a little bit more faded. The one on the fake pair, this pair with my thumb, the Adidas logo is just very hard. Like it's a deeper cut. Yeah, other than that, as far as the shoes go, those are pretty much the differences. That top part being the main difference. Now I'm kind of impressed because there's a little indentation for your foot on even the top, and they got that. I can't see the difference between those two, honestly. They got those like damn near perfect. So if you can see it in here. But just to make things even more tricky, these scammers, they'll show this in their photos. You know, they got the authenticity of StockX, and they'll try to deceive you to make you think, oh, this is StockX verified, so it's a legit shoe. It's not. Just to make it more obvious, this is the kicker of them all. They included some, they call them foot covers. They're basically like socks made from China with the Chinese print all over it. Man, this was, when I saw this, I was like, yeah. They just make it way too easy to tell. Last thing is the inside of the box. So the real pair, a lot of times they'll come with this little tag too. Now the box. As you can see, the bottom of this box, it fits perfect. There's no second piece here that's loose. On this one, there's this piece in the box that can come out, and you can see the bottom of the box too. It just doesn't fit quite perfect. There's room for it to slide. Just wanted to share this video so you guys can see the difference between the real pairs and the fake pairs. I'll probably do more videos like this if you guys like it. If you do like this and you want to see more, go and give me a thumbs up. It means a lot to me. Just like it up down there. Be sure to subscribe. Comment below what kind of videos you guys would like me to see. I'm gonna start posting daily on here. So just let me know. That's my 2 minutes. See you guys.